Today I'm going to let you know my 3 tips on how to find a key of a song or sample or whatever music piece that you have, an MP3 file, WAV file, doesn't matter. You're going to know every little bit of information by the end of this video. What's up guys, my name is Tiny, I'm a music producer, songwriter, and today I'm your music teacher on how to find the key of any song, any WAV file, MP3 file that you have. You might be wondering, how am I supposed to remix this? How am I supposed to use auto-tune on this track? Probably wondering, how do I flip the sample if I don't know the key? What am I supposed to use for my chords and all that? Don't worry, I'm gonna let you know everything. And we're gonna start with tip number 1 that every producer should have, any artist. Doesn't matter what it is the Key Finder app. It's on Mac and Windows. Anyone that has a computer should be able to find the key of any song with that. There are problems though with it. It finds the key of any track at like 80% to 90% of the time. Sometimes it just like screws up for some reason. I think it's because it's just like an app and it like has an algorithm, and sometimes it probably detects the wrong key by looking at like a chord progression, and it probably detects like another chord and it thinks that the key is in that song, and then like your notes are all screwed up. So if you get the Key Finder app, the only thing you have to do is drag and drop your file right into it, and it works 90% of the time, like I said. It also tags all your files. It'll write the key of the song on the MP3 file or the WAV file in like the details or properties section of the file. If you right click on it, you'll be able to find it real quick. So my second tip involves a little bit of like fiddling around with the file. Because I don't have perfect pitch, I can't detect any like pitch just like that. I know relative pitch. That's gonna be my third tip on how to find it and how you can develop relative pitch. But my second little trick is to dump your file onto your DAW. The first thing you're gonna do, if you have a sample that is like just one melody that has no chords, no extra stuff, that's just one melody, you could put a tuner on top of it. Any tuner plugin will detect the pitch of the song. You can even use it with your speakers. Just get an app on your phone and use the tuner. Inside this same tip is, if you don't have a sample that is just like a melody, my tip is for you to EQ the bass part of any sample or lowest note of any chord, like I'm showing you right here. I'm basically isolating the point where there is the lowest note in the song that is repeated the most throughout the song, and usually 99.9% of the time it is your root note of the song and also the key. Most of the time everything's written in minor, so the key is going to be whatever the note is being played in minor if it's a sad song. If it's a happy song, put it in major. You should know this if you know music theory. If you don't, then now you know. So once you EQ the lowest note, put the tuner again on top of it. If you have Ableton, by the way, or any EQ that has this exact same thing, you could hover your mouse over the note that's being played at the end and just see what the note is being played. But if you don't have that, you just add a tuner on top of it, or even just like I said, use the tuner app on your phone that you can get for free, like for your guitar or whatever, and just listen to it through your speaker. Having that one pitch coming out of your computer is going to help you find that key. So my last tip is to kind of develop your relative pitch. It's actually an exercise that you should be doing like a lot if you work in music. You don't have to if you don't care about music theory, but it's honestly like a tool that really helps a lot and gets like stuff going at the beginning, so you don't have to like worry about the key and all that. So you could just start like clicking any of the notes on your keyboard. If one note kind of resonates and sounds really good at any point during the song, then that's your root note. If it's a happy song, then it's major. If it's a sad song, it's minor. And there you go, you found a pitch for any sample, and this works pretty much 99.9% of the time. There's some samples or songs that if you just try to find the pitch, it's like in a weird scale, and sometimes it just doesn't work. But this is very rare. But now you know you have all the tools to find any pitch, any key of any song, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Honestly, just practice all of these tips. So I'm gonna leave you with that. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe for more music production content. You can check out my music in the description down below. If you want me to mix and master your music, it's also in the description down below. My name is Tiny, and as always, I'm signing out.
I'm light years away. My life is a bad trip, I can't find my way. I'm lost like I'm in outer space. Am I one day gonna end up in some place? I'm light years away, on my own, but I think I'll be okay.